So I want to share with you today my experience last week that I had at the Apple store in Burragoon in the Garden City Shopping Centre. So I went there because I wanted to buy an Apple Watch. So my family were surprising me and they said, we'd like to buy you an Apple Watch, but they know that I like to select, what it looks like. So I said, that's fine. Anyway, so I went there and I lined up, and what happens now is you line up and someone asks you at the front what you want to do. I said, I want to buy an Apple Watch. And then you're taken to the front door and your temperature's checked, and then you're given a face mask because you're not allowed in the store without a face mask. That's fine. Put the face mask on and I'm greeted by a lovely salesperson. So she's got the face mask on, I've got the face mask on, all fine. And I said, yes, I'd like to buy an Apple Watch. So she proceeds to show me the Apple Watches. Now, firstly, I wasn't prepared for the number of choices. I know there are some choices with colour of the band, but I wasn't prepared with the ceramic and I wasn't prepared for that. So I needed some education. That's number one. So we had to talk. So what happened was, and she was excellent. I'm not complaining about her. She was very good. But she was talking. She had the mask on. I couldn't hear her. And she couldn't hear me. And I'm a loud person. So in the store, it's quite a big store, and the acoustics, I think, bounce around, and there's a lot of people in there, so there's noise. So we've got the masks on. Our sound is muffled as it is. So I couldn't hear. So what happened was I had to get really close to her, and she had to get close to me. So getting close, I would never get, because I was going, what did you say? I would never get that close to a salesperson without the mask. And so wearing the mask is, social distancing, all of that. But because of that, I couldn't hear her. So I had to go, what was that? And she couldn't hear me. And so that was quite disconcerting. And then the other thing for me, I had the mask on and I wear makeup, lipstick, blah, blah, of course. The mask sticks to it. So, and then as you breathe in and out, the disposable mask, I suppose, moves and sticks. And so I had to pull the mask out or hold it out to talk because it was sticking. I couldn't talk. Pull it out. So number one tip is don't wear any lipstick under one of those, which everyone knows. But, I was shopping. So pulled it out. So I was touching my face more than I would ever touch my face. After being in a shop, touching everywhere. I was touching things and then touching here and pulling this and couldn't hear her. And it was really quite an uncomfortable experience. And I think it all came from wearing the mask because, I couldn't hear her and it was all too, and then the choices was all too much. I'm the type of person, I like to, for style-wise, I like to see what I want. But all of the other stuff, all I need is, this is the one for you, there you go, done. But there was too many choices and there was too many abbreviations. So, I understand GPS. There's a lot of things I don't understand. So I need explanation. What does that mean? What does that... So again, what does it mean? Didn't quite understand because it's all the sensorial aspect of it was really uncomfortable, but nothing to do with the people in the shop because everyone's doing the best they can under the circumstance. But I think, if we're going to wear these masks, there needs to be we need to have our hearing right, because what ended up happening was I didn't buy a watch. Very disappointing. So the young lady, she could see that I was going, this is all too hard. And, what do I want? Do I want the ceramic? Do I want the titanium? Do I want, what is this? This is GPS. This one's links in with, it's too much. So she was saying to me, look, why don't you go online, have a look online, all of those. And she was being very helpful. And I just decided, too hard basket. I was so disappointed because I wanted to walk out with a watch. But then the one that actually was leaning towards, I think, they didn't stock anyway, had to get it online. So I just said, you know what, thank you very much, I will go online. But what ended up happening was I did go online, and then I got more confused because there's so many different everything. And now I'm thinking, do I want an Apple Watch, or do I want this watch, or do I want, because I've had the Garmin, I've had this one, I've had the Fitbit, I've had, I wanted to, see if this one was the best, and I'm still doing research now. But then I also found out that there's a new Apple Watch coming out on the 7th of September. So if I'm going to do that, I might as well wait for that one, I think. Yeah? So there's that. But there's so many different issues about this situation. But the main thing I wanted to talk about was the mask. And I know it's important. And but I think we need to be prepared that people... Because when you talk, you can see the mouth as well. And sometimes our brain, might not hear, but can see and can visually work it out, the words. So if you can't see that and it's muffled, sometimes the words are misinterpreted, but you need to actually have a louder voice if you're a salesperson. And because I couldn't really hear her very well. Nothing against her again, because the situation we were in was so loud, So that's something. We're going to have to wear these masks. We need to be able to communicate verbally a lot better than what we are, I think, if we need to. So that's just something. I don't know if there's one that can, I don't know, but it was just a very interesting experience, I suppose. And the other thing too is, if you're going to wear a mask, is, don't wear lipstick or lip gloss, I suppose. So it was very interesting, touching things more, touching my face more, getting closer than what I ever would because of this mask. So what's your experience? Have you had that experience? Or what do you think about the face mask? I mean, I think it's here to stay. And I was in Tokyo this time last year, I think. And, there everyone's wearing a mask. It's a part of their culture, but they wear it when they are sick out of respect. So, they've lived with it quite well. But, it's just, I suppose when you're going to a store, they're not, the sales assistant's not wearing it, Anyway, disappointing that I didn't get one, but I will get one, and I'll come back with another video on that when I finally get whichever watch I get. And I want to know what you think about the face mask and how best we can work with it and wear it. Anyway, over and out. Have a great day. Bye.